favor, enquanto escuto um pouco a dor do peito, não diga nada sobre os meus defeitos. Eu já não me lembro mais quem me marcou assim. Hoje eu quero apenas uma pausa de 1000 compassos para ver as meninas e nada mais nos braços. Somente um amor assim descontraído. Quem sabe de tudo não faz, quem não sabe nada se cale. Se for preciso eu repito, porque hoje eu vou fazer, ao meu jeito eu vou fazer um samba sobre o infinito. Porque hoje eu vou fazer, ao meu jeito eu vou fazer um samba sobre o infinito. Silêncio, por favor.
Bom dia. Wow. I feel good today. Good morning, Brother Jeffrey. And for everybody else who tuned in, you know, here we talk about a lot of hard-hitting stuff on this channel, but we also talk a lot about culture, and I'm glad to have the Mistral back to do some Brazilian music with us. This is always something that I look forward to because so many people have shown us how much they enjoy listening. So first, I want everybody to follow him on his Instagram. That's really important. You know, he's been doing professional music for a very, very long time, and he knows his business very well. There he is. Look at that. Yeah.
You said now we are in Spotify.
We are.
Yeah.
In Spotify?
We were accepted to put the songs there, and now we are building the profile, and you can hear my work there in Spotify.
Nice. Well, let's do this. Oh, hey, Sid Owsley. Good afternoon. Thanks for showing. So let me try this. Como vai, amigos, queridos e queridas? Hoje eu escutar música com meu amigo Le Mestral no Salvador, Brasil. E eu preciso muito praticar o meu português. Obrigado por sua ajuda, Le Mestral.
Beleza.
You know, we do a lot of education here with you because we want people to know not just that the music sounds good, but the history of the music, where the music came from. And today we're going to talk about Bossa Nova. Can you give me a little bit of background? What do you want us to know more of about this beautiful style of music?
Bossa Nova, first of all, good morning, good afternoon for everybody. Bossa Nova is a kind of samba that appeared in the 50s with João Gilberto, Tom Jobim, Vinícius de Moraes, Johnny Alf, and that's the first time that the Brazilian music entered in the world music. I say it with the front door, not with exotic music like samba were with Carmen Miranda in the 40 years, but now Frank Sinatra recorded João Gilberto and Tom Jobim. So we entered in the United States, and with the front door. So it was very important to everybody. and it happened because you have some similarities with the jazz,
Yeah.
about especially of the harmony, the chords that we play. And I think it could it was because it we could enter more, and it was a time, I don't know what exactly. And that is a very beautiful music, the bossa nova. It is not very different from the samba, because João Gilberto, because he plays guitar like como guitarrista.
So, wait,
uh,
question. Is it necessary to play guitar for bossa nova? Is
no,
guitar always important?
No. I'll say that in Portuguese, if you may. If
Yes.
you, I'll try to be clear. A bossa nova surgiu quando João Gilberto, a maneira como João Gilberto tocava sambas, a maneira, the way that he plays the sambas in his guitar, because the rhythm that he used in his right hand is different. The way that the people played in that time. So, and the guitar were an instrument that was a very marginal instrument, because it the instrument of the black people, not the white people.
The
And
guitar.
yeah, the guitar, in
Instrument of the black people. That's
in Brazil, who played the guitar in Brazil in 90, 30, 40, the people in the bars, in the streets. It's a very popular instrument, and the medium class doesn't like it very much.
I did
And
not know.
when a person using guitar or cavaquinho, walking in the street in 34, 35, 30, in that time, the police arrested the persons. You know that? Did you
Wow.
know that? Yeah,
No.
and but the song of the sambistas in the radios, like we said in the last live that we had, put the samba, but put the samba with an orchestra, no? And to putting it more white, because the songs are very beautiful and they have to use it. But when we have João Gilberto in 1950, we have a very sophisticated way to play the harmonies and playing it in the guitar. And that's the first time that we Brazilians, the guitar entered in the theaters to do concerts with
I did not
guitar.
know that.
Yeah.
So the guitar was only an instrument. Wow.
Okay. Of course, you can play bossa nova with any instrument that you want to play. You are the sunshine of my life. It's a bossa nova. That's a bossa nova.
Sunshine.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, it's a bossa nova. It's a wonderful bossa nova, and it played with the keyboard because what's the name of this monster of the music? What's the name? It's
Monster.
your It's a great artist. I mean, this great artist. How is the name? I just called to say I
Stevie
love you.
Wonder. Stevie
Yeah,
Wonder.
Steve Wonder. And this song, and this song that you are the sunshine of my life.
Wow, I did
It's
not know that.
it's a boss. Yeah, Steve Wonder knows a lot of us. Steve Wonder is a one. That's why Gilberto Gil recorded. I just called to say I love you in Portuguese, and I can't play it, but another time I will practice this to play it for you. And
So what will you play
so,
for us next?
yeah, in another time. I don't know how to play it now. It's very wonderful. Yeah, it's a Steve Wonderful, Steve Wonder. It's a great artist. How it is. But what I'm saying that's when Bossa Nova were, because Tom Jobim were a maestro of concerts and a great pianist. And when he goes to US, the way that the people here in Brazil look to this music is different. It will be different. That's the first time that you know that the how the name is the discs, the LPs, the long plays that
What?
the people
Wait,
record.
this
O disco, the disc where you hear the music
a
in a
CD.
disco, in a
A
CD.
CD.
But before that, and before that, before CD, what's the name? That black uh,
A record.
a record,
Yeah.
a record. Okay, that's the first. The 50s in Brazil were the first time that we had the technique list putting the name of the musicians in the record, because before that they put only the name of the artist, the owner of the work. So
Wow.
Carmen Miranda, doesn't matter who were the people, who were the men who were the guitarist, the panderist. No, just Carmen Miranda. You know that? And after the 50s, they put the name of the musicians that are playing that record, and so bossa nova were a revolution for us. And inside, but you have something. Bossa nova were built by the white people in Brazil, and of course we had this in that time where we had the conflicts with the styles. We don't have it anymore, but we had it. We had it.
Wow. So what will
And
you play for me? What is the next song?
okay, I'll play a music from Vinícius de Moraes, a very important poet, and Tom Jobim. Eu sei que vou te amar. Antes de mais nada, olá, meu povo que está aí assistindo a gente. Desculpa o meu inglês. A gente vai fazer traduções também. Eu sei que vou te amar. Por toda a minha vida eu vou te amar. A cada despedida eu vou te amar. desesperadamente. Eu sei que vou te amar. Eu sei que vou chorar. A cada volta tua eu vou chorar. Mas cada volta tua de apagar. Porque essa ausência tua me causou. E cada verso meu
Uh-oh. I wonder if we had a technical difficulty. Looks like he froze right in the middle of a note. So his computer is going to have to catch back up again. I want to say thanks to everybody that's been watching, and I want everybody to make sure you click like, share, and subscribe, because this is where we talk about three things here. We talk a lot about culture, and part of culture is music and music history of the country that I've kind of adopted, or that's adopted me, of Brazil. We talk about world travel, not about just Brazil. And we also talk quite a bit about money. I love talking about money. Money is awesome. If this is your first time here, I tell everybody subscribe, stick around for a month, and see what you enjoy. There we go. Brother BK from the Rockies, thank you so much for showing up. I hope you've been enjoying so far before we got hit with the technical difficulties from where he is, and he kind of buzzed out, so he'll come back onto the feed in a second. Let me check real quick. Let's see. He'll be back with us. And I also want to make sure that you realize a lot of this is possible from our dear friend Alyssa Sanders. And I want everybody, you know what? Let me show everyone her page as well, because if it wasn't for her, we would have never made that connection. Let's see, where is it? Her Instagram feed is a place where you can also catch a lot of great music. A lot of, let's see, boom, 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 boom.
Bring in again, Alyssa Sanders.
I was telling them to follow Alyssa. More great music. Boom, boom. There we go. She's an American who came to Brazil, discovered her musical voice, and really travels the world and shares. And she's just an awesome person to know. And I want everyone here, because by the way, when concerts stopped, she didn't stop singing. She just opened up her computer and continued to share her voice. There we go. Now, you were in the middle. You were in the middle.
Again.
Continue.
Continue?
Yeah.
Eu sei que vou te amar, por toda a minha vida eu vou te amar. A cada despedida eu vou te amar, desesperadamente. Eu sei que vou te amar, eu sei que vou chorar. A cada volta tua eu vou chorar, mas cada volta tua de apagar, porque essa ausência tua me causou. Eu sei que vou sofrer a eterna desventura de viver, à espera de viver ao lado teu, por toda a minha vida. Bom, vou cantar agora uma música. Essa música Vou cantar uma música que eu fiz, é também feita, inspirada na...
Mais devagar para mim. Mais devagar.
What?
Fala mais devagar.
What?
I said, fale mais devagar para mim.
Mais devagar. Ok. Eu vou agora cantar uma canção, uma música que eu fiz inspirada na Bossa Nova, não é? Inspirada na Bossa Nova.
So the music that he does is inspired by Bossa Nova.
Ok. Eu tive muito tempo conflito com a Bossa Nova, porque eu, como sambista, não é? tinha um certo problema com essa coisa da Bossa Nova, mas eu não tenho mais. Eu não tenho mais. It disappeared.
There used to be a conflict, but now there is no more conflict with the music.
Not for me. Not for me.
For everyone else. What about for the world?
Because that's the reason. Because in that time when it appeared, it were the black and the white music, and it. But what happened in the long of the years, that's the music. All of the bossa nova entered in the samba. Samba entered in the bossa nova. Bossa nova is a kind of samba, so the influence of one in another is very strong. So I'm now today in 64 we had a dictator here,
Yeah.
and when we were in a dictator, the people were singing cantinho, violão, esse amor uma canção para ver feliz a quem se ama. So if the people doesn't understand the text, the poems, but it's describing the wonderful view of a window in Ipanema, looking to the Rio, and in this time the people were be hitting by the government. That's in that time. But Bossa Nova is wonderful. I love it now. But I confess, I had my time to
so we often forget Brazil has made a lot of progress because there was a dictatorship and everyone came forward.
What?
That now the music changed after the dictatorship.
What happened? This generation of the 60s is a very important generation in the world. Here in US, in France, in Africa, it's a very important generation. And this generation were oppressed by the governments. And what we have now, it's something, if we didn't have this dictator, of course, we teríamos mundo melhor. Teríamos país melhor. Because we couldn't produce art, culture, and expression, freedom in the 60s. But we had a generation, very powerful generation, very powerful generation. Made Bossa Nova, and afterwards, in 60s, we have Caetano, Chico Buarque, Milton Nascimento, João Bosco, Elis Regina, so many names and wonderful artists in Brazil. Now they are with 78 years old, this generation. But they were very important to us because, Yusuf, in that time, we couldn't, a sambist doesn't play with bass, electric bass, with guitar, electric guitar, with bat, with drums, because it wasn't traditional. And you have a conflict because of these instruments we have. But now we don't have anything. We play with everything. We had tropicalismo. We had a very amplitude of the thought of the art. But it happened because of this generation. And if we don't, if we doesn't have this dictator, we, of course, we will do it better, better.
Wow.
And that happened. Well, let's play something to you. This song, the name of this song is Se Novo Amor. If a new love.
My new love, right.
If a new love. Se novo amor pintar, que ele seja a diretriz, que ele seja a razão para seu coração poder cantar. Tão delicado quanto um samba de Paulinho da Viola, tão fresco e forte como o mar. Se um novo amor pintar, que desperte em todos a vontade, que todos tenham a sensação de que seus pés são leves como o ar. Tão terremoto quanto o som na voz de Elza Soares, tão fresco, tão vento forte que te arranca pra voar. Tão fresco, tão vento forte que te arranca pra voar. Se o novo amor pintar, que dos olhos transborde tanta luz, que um sorriso pleno te envolva, quando esta boca te tocar. Tão cor-de-rosa quanto gozo nas canções de Rita Lee, tão branco e pleno quanto o manto de Oxalá. E quando, que seguramente vai aparecer, não desespere, esteja tranquilo, quando a diferença se revele, depois de escutar um lupicínio que é o melhor, troque por um bom Jorge Benjor. Troque por bom Jorge Benjor. Troque por bom Jorge Benjor.
This is the kind of music that I would enjoy at a nice restaurant in the evening, outside, on the balcony, on the balcony, and just listening to the music and enjoying the air in Brazil.
Yeah.
I wonder when the world will open and we can return to those days, return to going outside. I know Brazil now is open and people are coming to visit more. Brazil is opening again. I will also share with everyone, I talk about Brazil being open a lot is because I help a lot of people who come to Brazil.
Yeah, I know that. How do you do that?
I'll show you.
Tell us, how do you do that?
I have a profile on LinkedIn, my professional profile, and I tell everyone to look at two things here. One, you always look at the description of what I do, because a lot of people from America, especially, want to come to Brazil and live here. But there's a lot of paperwork. So what my company does is bring people from the United States here and help them do all the paperwork they need to do, how to get CPF, SUS card, cell phone, all those things. And we always try to start early. And anyone who wants to find me, I put my my LinkedIn contact there. You can add me. But I also tell people it is very important to look at my recommendations, my references. These are what are important. They are people who say he is good at his job. These are all of the things that get me more clients, more business. And that's part of what I do. I know now I have a couple of people from the United States who have just started to come in and come to Brazil.
It's fine. It's very important because it's very comfortable, isn't it?
Yeah.
For those people, it's very comfortable. It's very important. It's an honor. It's an honor. It's very good. It's very good to share this. For me, it's like the people, the vision of the people of us. It's very stereotypic vision. I don't know if it's exists this word stereotype. Is it exist? Stereotype.
Chaotic. Yeah. Chaotic.
Something like not exactly real, and we have we are very proud of our culture, and we have a very a culture with a lot of variations, and so I invite everybody to come here to hear us, and to contact you to come to travel when this madness.
I have an important question.
What?
Do you see the word saudades?
Chega de saudade?
I don't know how to explain this word. I understand, but I don't know how to. In
Saudade.
English.
Saudade is like a missing, isn't it? It's like the it's the something that of the miss. I miss you, but you are using a verb, but the thing is saudade. I don't know how to describe it. It's I think it's a word that has only in Portuguese, saudade.
Because you can miss something, you can want something, even if you have not had it, but your heart tells you you had it and you lost it.
Yeah.
Ah, look,
That's
look
it.
what
It's a good way to see it.
it's
Yeah.
difficult to explain.
Yeah. Saudade. And we have a very important song in Bossa Nova. How can I say, when Bossa Nova were put it in the world, it were put it with two songs. One I had here, I prepared to you to sing it.
What is the
One
name?
is Chega de Saudade. How can I say chega? Stop with saudade. Stop with saudade. I don't want saudade anymore.
Right.
Chega de saudade.
I don't want to miss you anymore.
I want to miss. That's the music. Chega de saudade. I don't want to feel it because saudade is a feeling.
It hurts your heart.
Yeah, it's a feeling. It isn't exactly bad or good. It can be both because it could be nostalgic or not, or a good remembering.
Right.
I want to see Youssef again, and it's good to think the feeling is good because I want to see all the time. That's saudade. But when I can't have this friend next to me in this time, so I have saudade because I can't have you here in this time. So I feel saudade. Where's my friend? He's not here, and I can't stay with him now. So I feel saudade. and the song and the song tells us stop with saudade. Stop with this feeling. And I'll play to you. I have to read it here, but we can do that. We can do that. Key. Just a moment, my people.
Let me answer a quick question then. Sam I am asked an important question. Is it possible to travel between cities and states, for example, taking the bus from Rio to Sao Paulo? Yeah. To go from Rio de Janeiro to Sao Paulo, Brazil, you can take a bus. When I go to Rio, I take the bus late in the evening, maybe 12 a.m., 1 a.m., and arrive 7 a.m. in Rio. Or you can take the airplane cheap, 1 hour. If I can help you, Sam,
it's very near, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's very near. Very.
I'll also say
we have the song. And this song is very important because the introduction of Bossa Nova in the country, in our culture, with this record. Vai minha tristeza e diz a ela que sem ela não pode ser. Diz-lhe numa prece que ela regresse, porque eu não posso mais sofrer. Chega de saudade, a realidade é que sem ela não há paz, não há beleza, é só tristeza e a melancolia que não sai de mim, não sai de mim, não sai. Mas se ela voltar, que coisa linda, que coisa louca, pois saber dos peixinhos a nadar no mar, do que os beijinhos que eu darei na sua boca, dentro dos meus braços, dos abraços não, de ser milhões de abraços, apertado assim, colado assim, calado assim, abraços e beijinhos e carinhos sem ter fim, que é pra acabar com esse negócio de você viver sem mim. Não quero mais esse negócio de você viver sem mim. Essa chega de saudade. E a outra, another song, very important song is Desafinado. Desafinado is out of the tune. Out the tune.
Out of tune?
You sing wrong. When you sing wrong, desafinado. And this was wrote because we here, we are not familiarized with the sound of this chords. The distance of the melody is a little distance, and for some it was out of the tune. So I will play to you. I'll play to you. Se você disser que eu desafino amor, saiba que isso em mim provoca imensa dor. Só privilegiados têm ouvido igual. Eu possuo apenas o que Deus me deu. Se você insiste em me classificar, meu comportamento diante musical, eu mesmo mentindo devo argumentar que isso é bossa nova, isso é muito natural. Fotografia, o que você não sabe, nem sequer pressente, é que os desafinados também têm um coração. Fotografei você na minha Rolleiflex, revelou-se a sua enorme ingratidão. Só não poderá falar assim do meu amor. Ele é o maior que você pode encontrar. Você com sua música esqueceu o principal, que no peito dos desafinados, no fundo do peito bate calado, que no peito dos desafinados também bate um coração. Se você disser que eu desafino amor, saiba que isso em mim provoca imensa dor. Só privilegiados têm ouvido igual. Eu possuo apenas o que Deus me deu. Se você insiste em me classificar, Meu comportamento diante musical. Eu mesmo mentindo, devo argumentar. Isso é bossa nova, isso é muito natural. Porque você não sabe nem sequer presente. É que os desafinados também têm um coração. Fotografei você na minha Rolex. Revelou-se a sua enorme ingratidão. Só não poderá falar assim do meu amor. Ele é o maior que você pode encontrar, viu? Você com sua música esqueceu o principal, que no peito dos desafinados, no fundo do peito bate calado, que no peito dos desafinados também bate um coração.
Beautiful. Emotional. But I think a lot of Brazilian music is very emotional.
Yeah, it is. But
Yeah,
but your music too. The U.S. music, the black U.S. music is also emotional too. Don't you? You don't think like this? When I hear I hear a blues, jazz, when I hear it, it's very. When I hear Steve Wonder, when I hear Michael Jackson, it's dancing, but it's wonderful. The Jackson's Five. What's the name of that man? Well, uh, his voice is very great voice, wonderful voice.
yeah, I would say that. I can agree. You're right, but I still feel like there is more Brazilian music that deals with emotional issues than American music.
I I can't. It's very difficult to me to. I say to you that a lot of music of your music made me cry so many times. Barry White, he told Barry White, oh,
Yeah, they
Barry
guessed it.
White é o cara, Christy, Barry White, Sam, they told, que coisa linda. Mara, eu não sei cantar o barquinho. Eu não sei cantar o barquinho. But I will sing something very. I'd like to sing now something about the influence of the bossa nova, and I'll play Gilberto Gil's song. A Gilberto Gil song.
So this is what we will do. This will be our last song because we have to go. And I want to tell everybody to make sure that, one important thing that I want to share with everyone before before we leave is on this channel, we have a lot of fun, but I also share a lot of technical information about the world, my financial plans, the things that help me become free, the things that I do as far as living internationally, investments, where to put things, how to put things. This is on my Patreon, and I tell everyone the same thing. My Patreon account is a lot less fun than YouTube. YouTube is for enjoyment. Patreon is where I put the hard information that help people get the things that they want, about planning, things about profiting from different areas, hiring staff for your business and the right and wrong way to do that, how to make holidays an investment. These are things that have helped me to secure my place financially, and this is where I share a lot of it. As a matter of fact, I'm going to go ahead and put it here. My There we go. Everyone can follow that. And then before you start, did you see the other two comments we have? We have one comment that I want you to read.
Next time I want to sing barquinho with you. Of course, my darling. Of course. Alisa is in LA today.
Yeah, she's in the United States.
And taking care of his mom. She's there with her friends. Very, yeah. We'll sing barquinho for Mara and everybody. Okay, people. Youssef, another time. Thank you very much for everything.
We are always welcome to have you.
It's very good to be here. So I will sing a song called A Linha e o Linho. Linha, I don't know the name in English. A line. So, linha e linho is a kind of this
shirt or
t-shirt. Not shirt, but not t-shirt, but what the t-shirt is made by
cotton.
What's the name of this material?
Thread.
Thread. Thread. Linho. Então, a linha e o linho. Gilberto Gil made a wonderful song, and I'd like to play it for you. And thank you very much. Obrigado, povão que está aí, todo escutando a gente, as pessoas que falam português. Desculpem esse inglês terrível, pobre, mas ele é a vontade de comunicar, né? A gente vai melhorando com o tempo. Eu nunca costumo a cantar músicas assim para terminar, né, que não sejam minhas, mas essa canção é uma música que há muito tempo eu gostaria de cantar e eu vou cantar para vocês. É assim. É a sua vida que eu quero bordar na minha. Como se eu fosse o pano e você a linha. E a agulha do real nas mãos da fantasia. Fosse bordando ponto a ponto nosso dia a dia. E fosse aparecendo aos poucos nosso amor, os nossos sentimentos loucos, nosso amor, o zigue-zague do tormento, as cores da alegria, a curva generosa da compreensão, formando a pétala da rosa da paixão. A sua vida, o meu caminho, nosso amor. Você a linha e eu o linho, nosso amor, nossa coxa de cama, nossa toalha de mesa, produzindo no bordado a casa, a estrada, a correnteza, o sol, a água, a árvore e o ninho da beleza. Oh, nosso amor, você a linha e eu o linho, nosso nosso amor, nossa concha de cama, nossa toalha de mesa, o sol, água, árvore, o ninho da beleza. Oh.
Wow.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Looking forward to seeing you again in a couple of weeks. I'm hoping Alyssa comes back to hang out with us in a couple of weeks. For everybody who's been here for the first time, be sure to like and share. We talk about a lot of things today. You know, I think especially with the way things have been going in the world, we need to have a little bit of music and a little bit of levity in the things that we do. And that's why I'm so grateful to be here with you. So I want everybody to have a great day. Thank you so much. And I will talk to you all soon.